Hello, I'm the Norwegian Tinkerer and welcome to my channel. And this time I wanted to share this knife from my collection. This is a Rough Ryder Sowbelly Stockman. And it is, in my opinion, a very good looking knife. It's got beautiful colors. I've seen it referred to as both amber jig bone and brown jig bone. However, it is very nice coloring on it. Both scales are very well matched when it comes to the color. You can see the dark jigging part and the ends towards the bolsters. They don't go too light. I like that. And you can see on the other side here, it's a very good looking knife, and it is a nice with it is a Stockman with traditional set of blades on it. It has a main clip blade on it. It's quite a fingerprint magnet, but it is, I think, quite beautiful clip blade. And the walk and talk on the main blade is very good. It's about, I would say, a 6 on the pull. It's a cam tang, so there's no half stop, and it clicks, or rather snaps, very well into the open position and also into the closed position. And in the middle there's the sheepfoot blade, and all of the blades have cam tang, so no half stop. This one is a bit lighter on the pull, maybe a 4.5, but it does open with a nice snap, and it does close with a nice snap, and the walk is smooth all the way from close to open. And the last blade, I'm gonna open the sheepfoot first. The last blade is the spade blade. I can close that one. The reason I opened the sheepfoot blade first was that you can get a little bit of blade rub if you open this one without opening the sheepfoot first. But really what I did there was wrong. I should have opened it all the way before I opened the spade blade, just so it doesn't put too much tension on the back spring, because if I do open both blades, they are on the same spring, so they push out the spring in both ends. That's why it's better to open the sheepfoot all the way so that the spring gets back into its normal position before you open the spade blade. However, this is a kind of a common thing on many Stockmans, because when you push in the nail nick, you also push the blade over toward the middle blade. Excuse me. And that's why I like to open this, because if I don't do that, you get a little bit blade rub. You can see there it is. It doesn't really bother me, and in daily use I actually use the sheepfoot blade the most, and then the main blade is the second most used, and the spade blade I hardly ever use at all. So it's not really a big problem I just like to keep it in mind to open the ship's foot first, all the way, then open the spay blade if I am to use it. As you can see here, I show you all tanks are stamped with the double R and the Rough Ryder underneath. And you can see here also stamped tank. However, the model number and China, that is edged, that is not stamped into the tang. And the same here, where you say, let me see if I can show it. It says 440 razor sharp steel. That is also edged into the blade. So if you stick along to the end of the video, I have some close-ups of the knife so you can see how well it is put together. There is that little bit of a gap there. Other than that, it is, I would say, close to perfect all the way around. And it makes for a beautiful knife that it acts as a conversation starter with non-knife people too, because when you pull this out, when they need to open something, they always start to compliment the knife on how it looks and starts asking questions. And the fact that it is a rather affordable knife, they don't know that, and there is nothing when you look at this that says that this is a budget knife by any means. This is as good as many other knives on the market, and especially at that price, I would really recommend this knife. So if you are in the market for a traditional knife, maybe you're new to traditional slip joints, I would recommend trying out a Rough Ryder. And this is probably one of the most known patterns, the Stockman. The other very popular pattern, of course, is the Trapper. But this one has this is normally a 3-bladed knife, and the sheep's foot blade is a very useful blade shape, and I use that one every day. So I just wanted to share this with you all. And there's my new sticker that I got. So please stick around a little bit longer to see all the close-ups of the knife. And please leave a like and a comment. I would love to hear from you.